Hey everyone. I didn't even realize it was my 1000th video. Vegas and Walk Sean highlighted it for me. Let's see, I see John Casella. It's kind of warm out for the storm, or end of the storm. It brought some warm temperatures. Also, good morning, Chlorine. Christine Day, good morning. Tony Martins, good morning. Park Avenue, glad you enjoyed, good morning. Sam, here we are, here we go. Back it up, back it in. Sean Sheep, Alexander Tootle. Christina G. Sue Pitchford is here. Good morning, Steve Smith. There's Ron. Stephen, glad you're enjoying the 1000th so far. Alright, I'm going to cross forward first and then left. Usually there's only a couple of cars that are waiting to go here. And then I can just cross. Today is not the day where it's just a couple of cars. Come on now. Then I'll catch up with the chat after I cross here. Okay. 15 seconds left to cross this way. Because I don't like crossing on the other side. It's, everyone's turning from both oncoming streets, so it's kind of a pain. Let's see, I see Daryl. Perpetual Cycle wants more rain. Happy-go-lucky, good morning. Rio Ragazza, hello. I'm on the direct side, so okay. I think you've seen me before. Well, if you haven't, that's kind of on you, because I'm not hidden. I am visible in multiple places, especially if you go to my second channel where my face is always in view. Steve Avril, Loki, hello. Holly Schuler, good morning. Ivan Music Man, hi. Mister, good morning. Rose Petal, good morning. Justin O'Rourke, good morning. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Gerard, thank you. Bear in the Garden, good morning. Craig, things are going well. How are you? Yeah, tons of high winds here. I don't know where you are, Christina, exactly, but yeah, tons with the storm that came. I don't know how bad it actually got. Static Computer was out. Oh, did they plant a bunch of trees over here? This is a dead-end sidewalk. Let me cross here. This is a dead-end sidewalk. I actually don't know where that guy walking on it came from. Because you can't technically easily cross from there either. You gotta be like, there's no official crosswalk. They do get a red light, you can cross there, but they planted all these trees on that side, which I guess is nice, but people tend to walk their dogs there back and forth, but now they have less room, I guess. All the dogs, I guess, will pee inside the planters, which I heard is not good for the trees. So anyway, Marina, Tony feels warm. It's telling me, thank you. Kiana, glad you enjoyed the intro. Ivan Music Man, well, it's 50-something degrees outside, so I don't know where you're going to see snow with that temperature. I had to reveal myself dancing on glow sticks. That's part 2, the sequel. Steve Prima, good morning. John Smith, good morning. Yeah, Static Computer is my co-host. Was streaming. There's like some weird glitch where even if you allow like a manager or editor of a channel to stream, they can't do it unless their primary account lets you stream. So it's kind of weird. Stefan's got the cold weather. Gwen, glad the cat's here as well. Good morning. Con Murnus, good morning. NYC Gallows made it, good morning. Delta briefly, yeah, I know he doesn't have a gimbal or anything like that. He just wanted to do an off the cuff, on the fly video of the storm. We're on 3rd Avenue now. Florida had a tornado warning. Oh yeah, this like one guy got recommended to me, the storm chaser guy. He was showing this crazy storm down in Florida. I can't remember his name. I'm pretty sure he had the word storm chaser in his name, but it was intense. It's like a huge storm surge, flooding, pretty wild. I sounded different, yes. My alter ego. Paul's wheelie bin ran away. Yeah, static computer, I don't know. I'll have to give him one of my extras. I have tons of extra gimbals. This was just kind of impromptu. Mister, how important is it for you to know this? Steve had a lot of rain, a hiccup of snow, no delays, just lots of wind. Now, Robin, good morning. Narelle didn't like the portrait mode. Well, I know TikTok is very portrait now. He did get soaked, oh boy. Hopefully he's not gonna get sick. Reed Timmer? No, it wasn't that name. I'm familiar with this. No, what was that? That would have not have been a shoelace. It wasn't that name, though. I'm familiar with that one. Nicolas Navaira, good morning. Fiddler's Green, good morning. Sarisia, thank you. Darren McCann, good morning. Coming here in 6 weeks. Awesome. Miguel, good morning. No, it wasn't Brandon Kopek. I'm sure if I look at my history, I could find it. Random. Once. No. Cassie Nichols, good morning. Greg, good morning. Peter Hill, good morning. I don't even know if I'll be able to see it now because I probably have a lot of history in my views. Let me see. All right, turning left. Still looking. Still looking. It was JLR Investigates. So I guess he didn't have storm chasing lane. JLR Investigates was the channel that I got recommended for streaming the storm in Florida. Terrell, she's not old enough yet. Mocking Japan, good morning. Fiddler's Green does not like portrait videos. It seems like it was one of those things where, you know, you're not going to like it, but it's going to keep growing in popularity. So I don't know how to approach that. Is the chat coming slow? No, I'm still behind. I'm just still behind. I'm fully trying to catch up, especially if I search my other ones. Yes, Perpetual Cycle. I found that one. So while I was looking for it, you came up with the name, which is good. Matt, good morning. Better. Not 100% yet. I feel like I get slightly warm in the evenings. Not a fever, but I feel warmer than I am. My resting heart rate hasn't come back down to its normal levels. So hopefully soon I am fully back to 100. Hopefully not. I think we would have found it already. Well, we would have heard about it already if it was, in the middle of the city here. Gio, good morning. Oh, I'm here in Tokyo as well. I got Maddie short of me. No, not yet. Not yet. A little busier than I would have liked yesterday. And we are in my new streaming system. I'll have to update Nightbot, as I think I'm going to stick to this one. Yeah, I think today, this week, early this week, middle of this week is kind of when people are back from their holidays at this point. Some people took a little extra time. But they should be back now. I'll take a look around. Got it. Yes, my Discord messages don't always go through the right way. I don't know. There's construction here. Salesforce building in the distance. More music cabs. Just not petty cabs with giant Bluetooth speakers. Hello, sir. Daryl's already here. All my best to you and yours. Hospice care sounds scary, but it's an important service and helping people be comfortable. So all my best to you. Alright, we're on Madison Avenue. One more block will take us to, well, let me cross here. There's nobody on Madison. Take us to the Schwarzman building in the library. Larissa, привет. The ground here has these little quotes by authors. It tries to list their birth and death dates, but some of them, it said we're still alive from 1912 birth date, but that's unlikely. Tandem bike ride, that'll be dangerous. RJ in Colorado, hello. Has RJ or Chris Bates in Arizona, if you're awake yet, have you done the virtual ID thing? Google, I think Google and Apple now let you put your driver's license in virtually into your phones. So I'm just curious. A lot of people turning on 41st Street. There we go. Mainly trucks, actually. So we're on 5th Avenue now. Again, that's the Schwarzman building of the New York Public Library, the one with the lions out in front. Bryant Park is directly behind it, with most of its shops gone now, pretty much all the shops. It has a few permanent shops that are not holiday related. RJ's not done it, got it. Oh, Chris, yeah. Hopefully soon. I feel like there's something in my shoe. Maybe it's in my sock. I hope not. That'd be the worst. Yeah, I heard New York is working on it too. I mean, it'll be nice. I just feel like nobody will know that it's a valid form of ID. I don't know how they're going to do it. But when you try to show it to people in a valid state, they'll be like, what is this? You took a picture of your ID and that's your official government ID? I don't know. Maybe they implement it a certain way where that's not the case, but that's my concern about it. But It all depends on education too. Everyone else who has to deal with them. Ollie, good morning. Spy Hunter, good morning. Vivek, good morning. A lot of the holiday stuff should be gone. New York will always be under construction. That is a guarantee. Change is the only constant here. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Johnny Internet. Alright. Okay, that might not be a bad one. There once was a man from Kent whose jokes were terribly bent. He sang a limerick song, but it all went so wrong. His audience simply lamented. It kind of fell apart there at the end. Who dat Dave? It's 50 degrees. As I mentioned, I'm not expecting much. You know, there's still a couple of months of winter left. Let's see. I really don't think it's going to be that significant. It hasn't been thus far. And it is a much warmer winter than prior years too, so even less chance of snow as a result. It wasn't me, RJ. Are people like... I feel like people will be used to my voice by now, especially if you're tuned in pretty regularly. But maybe that's just an assumption on my end. It's not accurate to make. But yeah, that was my co-host from Static Computer. He's up much later than I am in general. So he wanted to try to do an impromptu stream of the storm. I'm walking pretty quick now. How's the pocket handling that? Jerome, good morning. Was there visit? Supposedly it was a bad storm. I don't know. This morning doesn't seem to be so bad after. I don't know how many downed trees and floods there were in the other boroughs, but Manhattan is usually least affected of all of you. We're just passing by Diamond District now. Of all the boroughs. Some areas, like by the FDR, may. Southern Manhattan, too. Just drizzle or cat yellow was. Chicago's going into the Arctic next week. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get back into the higher 50s this Saturday, as far as I saw. So the cold weather persists. I mean, when I say cold weather persists, I mean opposite day. Sorry. I got distracted by these air conditioner ducts. Am I in a hurry? No, not really. I'm just kind of walking fast. Kind of want to keep my speeds up. I feel like I've been slowing down recently, especially with my changes in streaming equipment. Isn't that the Jeremy? No, not that guy. I don't know his real name. The guy from Shameless in that new movie with the wrestlers. The Dior display is probably going to be coming down soon. But anyway, probably one of the last glimpses of the Rockefeller tree, they'll catch on this and any channel. I don't know when they're taking that down too, but probably also within the next week or so. Can't imagine that's going to be very fun. Jeremy White, got it. Meadowless, hello. It's not just 1,000 streams, it's 1,000th video. So combination of streams and posted videos. Emiliano Sarah, hello, good morning. This is early. This is Rockefeller Center, the Christmas tree. Will be taken down by next week, for sure, as far as I know. Oh yeah, the bear. The skating rink is just covered in water. As you can tell, it's reflecting. Still got the little holiday shacks up on the side, but those will probably be coming down soon. Dirty rocks behind the tree. Consumer Electronics Show, I'd love to go to that. Back in the day, didn't you need to be like invited, like to be industry to go there? That and E3. E3 was one I always wanted to go to, but I think E3 is now done forever. Oh, is that a glitch? If that was, why? I don't like that. Should make it a public pool by summer. That's gonna be nice. They're washing the Saks windows. The displays are completely empty right now. I wonder what the next consumer display will be. I think the rink in Bryant Park stays up possibly until like March or something, right? Maybe I'm mistaken. Got a few bushes. I don't like the sound of that either. A few? St. Patrick's. Okay. The Bryant Park ice rink was covered in water. Not surprised. Thank you, Eric. Connected Drive upgrades. Toyota Prius and updated designs. That's good. They kind of have had similar look this whole time. Yeah, it's not really super windy this morning either. I guess the storm is done. Elliot Brown, good morning. Your dream NYC weather. Unseasonably warm, rainy, and windy. How are the Disney plans going? Slow. Uniqlo's on my left. They have free Wi-Fi. I should tap into that for streams. Microsoft store on the right. Swarovski on 5th is apparently now open according to that sign. But is that DJI store actually going to reopen? Lynn and Graham, good morning. Oh, it is open. It's right here. Oh, it's quite nice. Did I say unicorns up my left? I don't think so. I don't know what I said now. It definitely wasn't unicorns. Abercrombie & Fitch made a big comeback. I didn't know they were almost dead. Rockefeller comes down January 13th at 10 p.m. I'm embarrassed to say I've never seen them do a takedown of the tree. How do they just topple it over onto a truck, or do they chop it up a little bit? Cut it into pieces. This is my last resort. Oh. This person's all over the place. Chainsaws and explosives. Nice. They just burn it. Ah, the goat. The goat theory. One match. That's all it takes. Am I not seeing Swanky Laxer's chats? I feel like they're not showing up for me. People are mentioning Swanky's name, but I don't see his chats. I don't know why. Redid some of the sidewalk here. There's the snowflake. When does that come down? Also before the weekend? Louis Vuitton changed out their facade as well. $100 giving you a play-by-play? Got it. Marsville Worldwide. Angel's here. Good morning. Oh, we've not seen Swank yet. Okay. Honey Baby Boy is here. Good morning. I'm assuming you mean Omas. I heard he's making a comeback, or they're repackaging him or something. Omas. Earth Cam in Times Square is back, was down for a bit. Is it, which one? Wasn't there more than one? Is it the one that kind of faces the tickets stairs? Is that one down? Yeah, the pocket really, Hold on. What was that? Uh, I don't know what I don't know. How much time did that waste? I don't even know if I can explain it. I'll have to look at the router logs if that thing even has any logs. For some reason, the wireless router that I use that's been fine for like 3 weeks, the Wi-Fi just kept dropping. Maybe it was a power issue. Maybe it's overheating. Oh no. We lost it again. Are we still working? I think I lost the Wi-Fi again. I somehow reconnected to something else. I don't know what I'm on right now. So I think if this happens again, I might have to end. There's something, I don't also, it could be interference in this area. That could be the other thing. It could just be because I'm on Wi-Fi here that there was interference. Or because it is so much warmer outside, the temperatures are overheating my stuff in my backpack. Yeah, I think I disconnected from the Wi-Fi again right now. But I'm not disconnecting it on my phone. Like I have it checked on my other phone. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on. Now, hopefully you guys had a decent time chatting amongst yourselves. What's up with that? What is this? I don't have time for detours today. After I just wasted extra time. Maybe the sea lion thing flooded again? I don't know, I have to go around. I don't know why they're closed off. Maybe the enclosure got flooded again. Anyway, hopefully things are relatively stable for the rest of the stream. I do seem to be continuously switching between networks on my chat phone. Biggs and Walk Sean will have things to discuss. I don't know what's going on. Things should be very stable, but something's weird at the moment. Stefan, I don't know if you'll fully understand what I have to explain to let you know how things work at the moment. Oh, everything is closed. Look at this. All right, we got to go outside. After all the downtime, I don't think I have extra time for these detours. Anyway, the current system is I'm using the DJI Pocket 3, which is being live streamed through the Mimo app from DJI, and it uses an RTMP URL that goes to my Bella Box unit, which is on the Radster Rock 5A, my backpack. That is plugged into a GLI or GliNet router via Ethernet, which has another USB tethered phone. So it's a USB tethered phone to the actual Bella Box unit and one to the router, and they're supposed to be bonding the two connections in Bella Box. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is all right. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact. Oh boy. Anyway, I still don't have any explanation for exactly what happened. I mean, being late is not a big deal. It just means I end up finishing later than I'd like, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I mean, how much time did we lose? Like 10, 15 minutes? I left a little bit early today also to try to account for some of that. Oh, there's only 3 seconds left. I should cross the street. If the car was still able to go, so was I. Anyway, I wish I could tell you what happened, because I still don't know. Actually, let me plug in this phone a little bit. Maybe I have too many devices attached to my little router. Maybe that's the problem. Should I go in through here, 67th Street? Get back in the park? Let's do that. Well, it wasn't mobile wireless that gave out. It was my router that I used to provide the local network for me to connect all my stuff to. The birds are laughing at me. The problem with how things were set up pre-Christmas, there was no problem. I just wanted to have the most stable possible connection here. And I guess in my search for stability, some people have said it in prior streams, but I flew too close to the sun, it would seem. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, there's Chris. Do you have the virtual license yet in your phones? Since you're in one of the 4 states that have it supported at the moment. Doug, good morning. I'll enjoy the chat that happened during the blackout. Nice, I'm glad. I'm glad the folks are able to stick around during the blackout. See, this is one of the reasons why this system is also a little bit more stable than the other one. With Prism, if we had that long of a dropout, the stream would have ended completely. Oh, but I forgot to do that one thing. Check out what I could have done that I forgot to do. I was so frazzled with why everything went down. I was gonna do this. I was gonna do that. I forgot to do that. I'm supposed to work on a way to make it automatically do that when it loses the feed. So when that happens, it should be auto next time. Oh, by the way, so all the images you saw today, including the starting screen and that BRB screen, are animated GIFs that I generated with AI. I've been able to add the extension to Stable Diffusion that allows you to create animated GIFs, graphics interchange format. So I thought that was kind of fun. Is Gigi here? Good morning. Apologies if I missed anybody else during my period of enfrazzlement. Now I'm sniffly again. Where did the music come from? Oh, the music. So I have 2 options. One, I dug through my old files on my computer, and you've heard these on the static computer before, but those are things I created in Fruity Loops, or it's called FL Studio now, like 20 years ago. Some of them are more modern that I made like 8 years ago. I kind of want to get back into making some music like that too. But I decided, you know, since there's no chance those will be copyrighted because they're mine, that's what I'll use. The other option is to use Google's AI music generator, but I didn't like it too much when I played with some tracks. Was there a hiccup again? Chris, did you tell me if you ended up using the virtual driver's license? It's a beautiful dog. If it were snowing, it would blend right in. What's replaced Prism? DJI Mimo. I'm still a little stuffy, I guess. It seems to have gotten worse after I had to stop for a while to do all this troubleshooting. There's no music during the BRB screen, only during the starting soon screen. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, that was me from a really long time ago, and I was just messing around with FL Studio Fruity Loops and just making beats. It's very simple. Very basic stuff. You know, there's like very specific chord progressions that I personally like and keys that I like. So I figured, why not make the music that I want to hear for myself? So I did that for a little while. The rain was crazy last night. And yeah, Static Computer, my other half co-host for the secondary channel. A lot of folks are out today. It's warm. Live streamed it. So I don't know how bad it was. Personally, yeah, I'll have to look at his footage, but you can check it out if you want. Again, it's going to be unstabilized, very raw footage. And I think the chat wasn't working. It looks like we got a glitch a little bit there too. Interesting. I don't know why we got that glitch all of a sudden, but at least it was quick. You didn't hear music on the starting soon screen? Did anybody else not hear music? You think the bridge is open yet? Probably not. Let's check. Oh, this whole area is flooded. It's like they don't want me to go there. All right. 1 second. Ay, 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 ay. Okie doke. Pipe. Probably shouldn't be doing the jumping if I'm going to be jostling the things in my backpack. Really? No music? It's also very quiet. I didn't want it to be like overpowering. Yeah, I made it quiet on purpose. I guess I could turn it up next time. Yeah, my iPhone that I'm using for the chat keeps alternating. Let me just double check my Bella box if it's actually connecting to both. Oh, the bridge is open. Hey, would you look at that? Yeah, Bella box says everything is working. Those are all local IPs, so don't worry. Yeah, 1000th video adventure to be remembered. Why would it be smooth as heck, right? Why would it be smooth? Coda's back there. But this is all done. Has anyone... Oh, Vegas and Walk Sean, we had so many problems today. Good morning, by the way. But the bridge is done. Why no birds? I just heard some birds. You heard that sound? Coming soon, walking commuter underwear ads. I'm the first one on the bridge? When did it open? Does anyone even know? Perpetual cycle. Sometimes I feel like you're never happy. Say one positive thing. I'll be happy if you can do that. That's a challenge. I guess they didn't, it was like a soft opening. They didn't make a big deal about it. Well, now we're back in the ramble, the way we usually go. Yeah, Vegas and Walk Shop, my Glynet router has been really weird this morning. I completely lost my Wi-Fi, and I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. And even though I'm still streaming, my chat phone, which is also on the same Wi-Fi, seems to be constantly switching between that and one of my hotspots. It's very weird. Still can't figure it out. I thought we might see more like downed trees in Central Park if it was really as windy as they were promising. Rachel, didn't I ask you to say one positive thing? I guess challenge failed. Almost at our little creek area. Raccoons with a signal blocker, it might be. Yeah, I can't figure out why the router failed. I don't know if it overheated because it's my backpack and it's warmer out today, or something else. Oh, he did? I missed it? Darn it. Oh, I'd look good in a Speedo. Ah, I lose, you win. Good day, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if everyone will fully agree, but I'll take it. Cassie got 100-mile-an-hour wind gust. Isn't that like a hurricane at that point? I mean, what are hurricane level winds? Squirrels are out. Vegas and Walk Sean, can you remotely access my router logs and let me know what happened? Thanks. Yeah, but the backpack, we've been doing the same thing with the backpack for a little while. It's just been okay. I think I just need to add some more of it. Some people have gotten wild with these things, just added actual like cooling fans and exhausts and intakes to their setups. It gets a little wild. Whew. It's warm today. It's gonna be cooling down though, but then it gets warm again by this Saturday. I can't believe I'm still sniffly. Like, how long has it been now? 10 days? Like it's frustrating at this point, more than anything else. Oh, there's like a whole stream here. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to get like a little despondent because of all this sniffliness. Oh, that was a mistake. I feel it in my shoe. There's like a whole stream here. I'm not sure what happened. I don't get it. Like, when it gets hotter outside, this is going to be a problem, I feel like. I might have to hang the router on the outside of my backpack. The bell box was fine there this whole time, as far as I could tell. Chris sees a lot of photo ops. I see a lot of loose sand dune formations. Hurricane sustained winds over 74 miles an hour. Got it. I apologize for the jarring reframing, recentering. Alright, let me move on to the next bridge. The Oak Bridge. We haven't been here in a while. Rell's been fighting for 2 weeks also. Yeah, I don't know. This season has just not been great at all. Like, more so than just the usual daycare stuff. Am I wearing a hat? It's 50 degrees out, so I'm not wearing a hat. I'm not wearing my rubber shoes either. I wore rubber shoe covers once, and they only lasted once. They get holes in them if you wear them over your regular shoes because of the rubber on rubber action, I guess. Project L, ready to go to school. Narelle did a gifting of the memberships to CJ McRobbie. Keep it in Australia, as we always say. Congrats and thanks, Narelle. And we got 300 likes even with the blackout. Nice. The 1,000th stream blackout. Or 1,000th video, not 1,000th stream. It's a combination of streams and videos that led us to that number. 36 in Phoenix, in the desert, the deserts of Arizona. Let me turn on this for a second. Let me know if there's crackling. Okay. My other microphone is connected. Let me know if you hear any crackling during this microphone. Because some people report crackling during live streaming while using this microphone. So I'm curious. Anyway, I'll turn it back off now. Just let me know. Crackly at all. I'm gonna turn off and cross the street. Not too many bikes out today with the wetness. Just nose crackling. I just sound like I'm in the room, got it. Yeah, the microphone would have been farther away from my mouth if I kept that on. That's just my wind. If I really need to avoid wind or background noise, I would turn that mic on because it really helped reduce the music sound in the mall at Hudson Yards last time we were there. Yeah, my sniffles have not gone away. It's been a good 10 days now, really. It started around New Year's. Well, me coming down with something started around New Year's. I think the lights just turned off. There you go. Bring tissues next time. I'd have to bring so many tissues I need a whole box for the street. You know, I actually haven't, but I really don't feel like it is that based on overall symptomatology, but who knows at this point. Actually, even based on most hospital guideline quarantine procedures, I would be outside the quarantine period anyway at this point. Jeffrey, hello. No, it doesn't look like a sinus infection. I wouldn't try to give me a differential diagnosis. We were right by the American Museum of Natural History. That was the building that we walked out onto when we left the park. No cars that I could see. Plus it's green now anyway. And oh, to tissues. Oh, tissues, my comforting savior during cold season's relentless flavor. A lot of wedding puddles. You wipe away my runny nose and soothe my sneezing with gentle blows. Well, the tissue itself doesn't do the blowing, so is that a little bit inaccurate? I don't know. Do we battle the mattress store again today? We don't have T-Mobile. I think when we did a triple bond with T-Mobile is when we defeated the mattress store. We've never done a test of the mattress store with this current setup yet. Can I remember what I did my first video? Yeah, I think I did a Southern Manhattan walk with an Osmo Pocket strapped to my backpack with tons of bouncing. You should be able to go to my channel videos page and then sort from oldest to newest and see my first video that way. Last Flacco sighting was coming up around 90th Street, Central Park West. I guess we could start peeking out at the trees. Let me know if you see anything. Bring back my tech videos, walking tech. I feel like if we do tech videos again, I should probably stick them on a static computer. I still want to do a piece on Link NYCs, but now ever since I said that, I feel like I saw 10 of them pop up. Vicks. I've been told to use a lot of that tiger balm or something. Oil. My old little compact iPack. Oh, Flacco, where are you? Oh, close to Riverdale Park? Riverside? Riverside, sorry. Misread that. Maybe Ange will find them. I don't think it'll be that easy for me to see him just sitting in a tree. I feel like the way I'd find Flacco is if others spotted him and then started trying to take photos of him. And I'd find the gathering of people, and then that's how I'd know where he is. Moon, no, not fully. Just briefly. I edited the title though to make it more related to the storm. Oh, here's 86th Street. The school bus is here to collect. That's their school bus. The iPad video has 8,000 views. It's kind of surprising. People are interested in that old video. Maritza Jimenez, good morning. Flacco charges $10 a photo. Nice, worse than the Times Square almost. Actually, no, I think they try to take more. I don't think they have any they have no standard pricing anyway. Chris hasn't seen a school bus. Interesting. I don't really know if it's true or not for New York schools, because in public schools, you're usually zoned into your school. And I don't know that you can get a public school bus. So I'm assuming a lot of these are private schools. But what do I know? Bob Doyle, good morning. Morel's got to sleep. Thanks for sticking through our troubles. Morel, have a good night. Thanks for your help. Sebastian, good morning. People do it. Nostalgia is powerful for humans. For one reason or another. Is there a slight buffer? This is BS. Joe with Hassan on Broadway, hello. Chrissy Woodward, good morning. Eldorado Towers are coming up on the left. That tends to be a buffer zone too. Yeah, Chris, truly, and I wonder if they realize it. Probably not. It's easy to take for granted when you're like in it for a long time, right? So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. Again, for those who were here during the blackout like half an hour ago, I apologize for that. Some weird Wi-Fi router issues. Considering we were able to go for like 3 hours with this thing, I don't know what happened that caused that, but it is what it is. No stop signs on the bus? You're right, there are none on that one. The other one across the street does have it. Guess I'll cross. I'm gonna try to pass Mattress Firm, yes. We haven't tried to pass Mattress Firm with the Bella box setup yet, so I would like to try. You got recommended my third video on the Long Island Railroad. Live from the 718's not very happy. Even now? Poor bitrate and frame rate, like right now? Is anyone else having the same issues? Make the black screen the thumbnail. Black screen the thumbnail. Susie saw a Welsh Corgi. Hey, Yo Angie's made it in. as we creep into your neighborhood. We had so many problems this morning with the stream. Oh man. Ange will probably be out streaming later today. As I sniffle my way through the Upper West Side. Seems normal to CJ now. Yeah, live from 718. If you're still having issues now, I would double check if anyone else is seeing low bit rates at this point. Let me know, but I think we're stable for now. Of course, as soon as I say that, it's probably going to go wild, but yeah, also double check that you're not on auto. Get your sometimes when you're on auto on live streams, it doesn't switch back to higher bit rates on its own, but anyway. So if you manually throw it up to 1080p, it might fix itself. Might not. I don't know. All right. Should be Columbus Ave. Let's head towards the mattress store. See how it goes with us today. Man, I cannot. These sniffles, like 10 days of sniffles, for me, it's just. I know people have to deal with longer than that. It's a very minor thing to deal with. It's just discouraging. That's why I'm feeling despondent about it. Anyway, Alex Terry here, 1000th video. Again, not 1000th stream, but 1000th total video, including regulars and lives combined. Don't be just. I'll try not to be. I think G-Wagons are too expensive for what they are, but what do I know? You went back to the animation? Yeah, that was some of those AI-generated animated GIFs that we were talking about, Biggs and Long Sean. Well, you saw them all. You had the preview. What's with all the scaffolding? I feel like it's a frequent new viewer question. I should have a Nightbot auto command for the scaffolding. New York's always covered in scaffolding. It is what it is. Whether it's a building in disrepair, safety issues, you know, if there's questionable facade that might drop off. They're supposed to put this stuff up so they could repair it, but for the longest time, the scaffolding goes up just to appease the city in terms of safety, but they never actually repair anything. Supposedly there's some laws coming into play where they can't actually do that anymore. They actually have to work on it, but we'll see. And of course, the usual new construction, demolitions, etc. All those will have scaffolding. Giraffical? Who's saying giraffical? Yeah, sometimes you never know the integrity. How fast they put up these scaffolds is like, they put them up very fast. And as you can tell, they're not like, you know, they slope downwards, they lean a little bit maybe. You never know. Copy the scaffolding. GPT-1, got it. Who dat Dave's dog likes to walk. Saw a bunch of doggos. Alejandro, good morning. I forgot what JPEG stands for. That one I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised, Chris. Well, I don't know that you could say that it ruins the New York vibe. It is the New York vibe. The ubiquity of scaffolds. We're approaching the mattress store, by the way. Like, all the areas you see usually in New York are like, you know, highlighted are the big touristy areas, which even those have scaffolding, even though they tried to make it nicer nowadays. But let's see how we do with the mattress store today. Joint photographic experts group. Graphics interchange format I knew. I did not know about the joint photographic experts group. And I don't remember looking that specifically up, but let's see. All right, we're getting close to the mattress store. We've not done it on the current setup. Let's see how we do. Under a bunch of bare ginkgo trees. I have to look at the older, the footage from my phone, my chat phone, which is delayed by like 10 seconds, to see what it looks like. Scaffolding the smell if you're in the subway. That's right. Colton, hello. Am I using a different battery for the router? No. Not since the I think this is like the more permanent setup from 2 streams ago. I have a nice Anchor router, battery bank that's supposed to charge. Not one of the crazy ones I sent you, but 24,000 milliamp hour one that has much faster, stronger charging capabilities. So I figured with having all the phones plugged into it, it could maintain the charge of it all better, and it does. So no, I didn't change anything. All Ron knows is JPEG is the go-to for your photos. Yeah, and I know I usually go to PNG files. If I don't know what PNG stands for actually either, if somebody wants to throw that one out there. But that tends to have the transparency information baked into the file too. So if you need an image with a transparent background, so that it matches whatever you plug it into. The Long Island Railroad video holds up in quality? Alright. I mean, if I'm not walking in one of those old videos, it should be alright, because the Osmo Pocket still had decent quality. It's just I used to have it strapped to my backpack, and there was a lot of up and down bobbing. Portable network graphics. Got it. All right, and then just to round it all off, CVS is consumer value stores. I mean, I really wish I knew what happened with the router in my backpack, because it's been working now, right? So like, let me cross in such a delay. So why did it crap out 35 minutes into it? I still don't know. All right, looks like it's not too wet on the fence here. It's so windy, it seems to dry it all up. Oh, BMP. Bitmap. I know it's like bitmap. BMP should have been bitmap, but I don't know if it actually stands for anything else other than bitmap. I don't think anything else. I think it's just bitmap. Oh, I'm walking along out of the video? Okay. Cool. TD Bank is Toronto Dominion, yes. I remember now. FedEx is Federal Express. I like when the trucks say FedEx Express on it, because it sounds silly to me. It's like Federal Express Express. Could the cable have gotten jostled? You know, Bagels and Walk Shot, I thought that it did get jostled, but then I plugged it in very securely, and then the Wi-Fi came back, and then it dropped out again, like multiple times. So I also don't know if it's maybe something in that area was like really interfering with the 5 gigahertz signal. Maybe it's a DFS issue. Oh, I wonder if it was a DFS channel issue. Shoot, I wonder if there's a way I could make sure it doesn't use those DFS channels. Someone look up what DFS stands for. But whenever you are on a DFS channel, if something takes higher priority than you, it like bumps you down or bumps you off potentially. And I know, like, you know, like airline type stuff, those things can be in those ranges. We lost 17 minutes. Wow. Good thing I left early. TC wants to know how to small Google Map. I know people seem to request that a lot. I don't like that for a couple of reasons. One of them is not really big at this point. It's safety, but you can pretty easily find where I am because I'm always kind of pointing out streets and stuff. But, like, you know, it's like an extra target that's really easy to find me. But, and the other reason is I don't really like having overlays on the screen where I don't have to, so that people can just enjoy the unfiltered, unedited, raw footage of NYC. Daily fantasy sports? No, it's a dynamic frequency selection. I think that sounds more daily fantasy sports. Macca's, I know Macca's. Telly, Clicky, I know those things. Yeah, I remember when I was trying to get a good connection between my 2 mesh access points at home. I wanted the highest speed between them and like the 6 gigahertz network that could attach between the two. Before a firmware upgrade, you used to mainly rely on DFS channels, and then it opened up like 170 or something on the band, on the channel, and then that stabilized everything because those are not DFS. What? This article will show you how to enable DFS. I don't know. I feel like DFS is not great in a big city like New York. You're going to get bumped down if something else takes priority on those channels, apparently. At least that's what I kind of uncovered in my battles with it. Thank you for the congrats on the 1,000th video. I actually learned that. It was pointed out to you by Bagels and Walk Sean of the Upper East Side. Who will hopefully show us some more Central Park and Upper East Side videos too. Maybe check out the bridge in its full glory. That Cadillac has no license plate. That seems safe. The kid has his own plans. Thanks, Moon. Jim, I might have missed you before. Kid is killing it. Kid wants some coffee. Oh boy. Needs that Starbucks. They start early here. Had no license plate vehicle works in the mattress store. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I thought Diplomat's supposed to have Diplomat plates. Like, I don't even see a temporary plate, of which many of them are questionable too. I'm kind of curious now. No plates is the new scam. I'm curious if there's a front plate. Like, out of my own curiosity right now. I don't know. Nope, no front plate. Just a completely incognito, unmarked car with No, actually the front windows aren't even tinted. I was expecting them to be super tinted, but they weren't. Alright. Anyway, I better get... I've wasted a lot of time today, especially with all that downtime we had. Stefan does love Lavazza. Alright, I'll have to get some Lavazza beans, maybe. How much Starbucks do I drink? Very little, actually. I don't even... It's not my go-to. And also, I've been trying to just not get as much coffee from the expensive coffee shops as much. I've actually kind of like gone to the dark side, and sometimes I just make instant coffee just to do it quickly and not have to worry about cleaning out the machine and the beans and grinding them all up and stuff. Oh yeah, Five Below, they're like delivery areas over here, but the actual store is like a block down. Working Harvester, I better move before they target me. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me today. The walk with the rat. Courtesy of Bagels and Walk Sean, look up the Rat King. That's pretty cool, Who Dat Dave. Cool little tidbit of the history of Wi-Fi. The vehicle is 3D printed. What time is it? About 7:48 a.m. now. Ron's having some instant coffee. I mean, I think there's a time and place for it when you really need it and you're lazy to do the right thing, you know. Thanks, Chris. Friday 1001st video. That's right. Joseph, probably a different person you mean, but hello. Oh yeah, will GPT know the Rat King? Yes. It didn't put Splinter from Ninja Turtles like I thought it was going to do. Or what I thought it was going to be. I wasn't ready for that one. Anyway, thanks again everyone for joining today. Always appreciate your support, especially during our weird technological barriers that somehow I managed to find myself into. But most of them are my fault. Like, this is all my fault. I'm doing all this weird, intricate, fly too close to the sun, Icarus nonsense. And these are the rewards. These are the rewards. Sometimes it's good, but the times that it's bad, it's really bad. Yeah, we left a little bit early today, which was good. It's a good thing that I accounted for some. Like, I'm trying to leave a little earlier this week in general with this new setup, just to make sure that we account for hiccups. Splinter, that's right, he will. So yeah, always thanks for the super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships, membership lottery providers. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, if you're listening, thank you too. Think about subscribing. Thumbs, folks, think about thumbing. We prefer the upward direction thumbs, but you know, you have to stay true to yourself. So if you really didn't like the blackout portion, you could do a thumbs down. That's okay. I won't hold it against you. Try to get to that 450. What are the stains on my pants? I just washed these. No hiccup. This is lie down and die. Well, the other good news is if I could just get the automatic scene switching working, you would have had at least a BRB screen. And I'm gonna put music on that also. And at least that way it won't be complete loss of signal where it's just a black screen. That thing is driving onto the sidewalk. I guess it's got to do some collection. We got a new viewer, Melissa. Awesome. Yeah, all new viewers, welcome. We do love when new folks find us. Probably more of an international audience for our morning commutes because we're, you know, New York is the earliest to rise out of all the states. You know, the East Coast sunrise. Although we still have early risers on the West Coast too, like Chris Bates. And even Roy from the Bay Area sometimes joins us. Definitely check out Roy. Hi for a 718 like the BRB with the pigeons. Well, hopefully the bitrate improved live from some. We only had problems really during that 17-minute period as far as I saw. I still don't know exactly what happened, but I'm not even sure the router logs are going to show me. They might get deleted. I don't know if they survive a course, thanks to the mods. Yeah, if you don't like the way I drive, stay off the footpath. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get to work now. I'm hoping this sniffles leaves me. I have a feeling it's probably gonna stick around for a few more days. Maybe by next Monday, they'll be fully gone. But I'd like for them to be gone this Friday. But who knows? Nothing goes my way. I seem to live on someone else's schedule and thoughts. And whatever I want doesn't go. So whenever whatever is telling me how things should be decides that things should be better for me, then that'll be them. Whenever that is. What am I? The rambling sometimes I go on makes less and less sense. And I think tech problems and my rambling go hand in hand. So the more tech problems I have, the more nonsensical my rambling will be. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Walking Commuter said so. Anyway, so thanks again everyone for joining us today. Apologize for the issues. Hopefully Friday things will be better. We'll be going southbound towards Chinatown. Yeah, we'll see how things go. I don't even know what else to adjust in my setup. Maybe I need a different router. Bagels Walk Sean, let me know. Maybe what I need, Bagels and Walk Sean, is just like a dongle or something in the Bella box. I don't know. Would that even work? Because like the Bella box doesn't seem to give out its own IP addresses. Maybe a Wi-Fi dongle in the Bella box may somehow let me connect to it. I don't know. Probably not. I have not been watching CES. That's this month, right? Is there any cool stuff there? I'd like to go. It's cool bucks for Starbucks. Anyway, yes, thanks again, everyone. Hopefully, we'll see you Friday morning, around 6:15 a.m. New York time again. And until then, have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see you Friday morning, hopefully. Oh yeah, check this out. I have a new thing. So, because of the way I have to end things, check this out. Hope you're ready for this.